Hello. So a lot of people have asked me, when did I know that it was sort of time to fix my hip? And if you don't know, I had my hip replaced 4 months ago. Uh, well, it wasn't like it was some sort of ongoing nagging thing that I'd had for years and suddenly I just had enough. It was, uh, I had a motorcycle accident last January, a year ago January. And though the initial injury was more to my ankle, I thought I had, much more severe injuries to my ankle. It was actually the weight of dropping my motorcycle over with the weight of the motorcycle on my hip that tore the labrum in my hip. And even though I'm prone to that sort of injury, given my pistol grip formation of my hips, I didn't know about that until the accident. I probably would have had this sort of injury, even without the accident eventually. But dancing had kept it all in place. Um, what what made it an issue over time was that I started being unable to sleep. I tried not dancing, I tried not working out, I tried laying in bed for ages, weeks. I tried working out full time and like just really, uh, you know, dancing my ass off and training it, and none of it worked. It just made it feel, all of it made it feel worse. I mean, dancing made it feel a little better while I was dancing because that's kind of what happens when you dance. The endorphins and everything, pain disappears, and so I ended up just dancing more, which probably wasn't even that good for it, anyways. But once I couldn't sleep, and I was waking up all night long and useless during the day and useless at night because I couldn't sleep and was tired all day long. That was when I realized that my quality of life had changed and that I wasn't able to, uh, dance long enough to really do a job, and I also wasn't getting enough rest to even do anything mentally the following day. So, um, that was when I knew. I got really fed up and frustrated, and I was depressed, and um, it was just not. I don't like being weak. I mean, that's just sort of I don't like being on the decline, knowing that it's gonna get worse and getting worse, and yeah, the worse it got, the more depressed I got, and so I realized I don't want to be that tired, depressed guy, not working and laying in bed, and it just I don't like that. So I figured I'd take the risk, never having had a surgery before, and uh, just put it out there that I'd rather be on the mend than on the decline. And I'm glad I did it. Uh, I'm just now sort of at the spot where the pain I feel and range of limitation is sort of at where it was before the surgery. So 4 months in, um, I was very strong before. I just couldn't do it for a long period of time, and it hurt a lot afterwards. Now, it doesn't hurt afterwards. It actually feels better after I dance. It feels better after I work out. I can feel the scar tissue loosening. Um, but if you're thinking about doing it, of course, listen to your body, know what your body's doing, and follow instructions. I didn't even follow instructions as much as I should have, and I certainly haven't done any PT according to what they told me to do, although I should have. It just came up to the point where the PT people that that were available to me were not equipped to handle dancers, and that's a shame. And that's an issue that I'm dealing with right now. We're going to be approaching SAG-AFTRA about this. Is that they specifically exclude dance-related therapies in the insurance policy. It's ridiculous. Like, how am I supposed to train myself back to working form without someone who understands what my body is doing? So all the PT people that I had gotten in to see me were just like, "Oh, you're great. You're fine. Your leg is up here." I'm like, "No, my leg is supposed to be here." um, and they were just not aware of the difference between, like, the point, the wing, flags. Like, they didn't have that real specific understanding of our bodies like dancers do. So I ended up doing it on my own. I ended up just taking class and working out, and I'm taking Pilates, starting to take Pilates now, just because I know the detail stuff now that my strength is sort of getting back and my flexibility is sort of on the mend and the pain is less. Now I can really focus on my positioning, and unfortunately, it's not covered with SAG insurance. But hopefully that will change soon with enough people behind me. Um, yeah, that's how I knew. And listen to your own body. Talk to your surgeons. Um, know what options are available to you. If my surgeon's Dr. Jason Snibby, who I went to 5 different orthopedic doctors around the city separately with my X-rays and MRIs, all that kind of good stuff, and every single one of them referred me back to Jason Snibby. Hello, isn't that right? They referred me right back to Jason Snibby, and that was kind of my tell all that that's the guy I should go see. So if you guys have any more questions about it, about the recovery and everything, just let me know. Ask me questions. I'll answer. Bye.